and put that remote down.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Zappi throwing on the first play.
And his first pass is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
As diverse as the running game has become in the NFL, there's still a place for the fullback position. And on that play, he gained nice yardage.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
On second down, Etienne once more.
Room here to run. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
76 yards.
And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. After 7-0 on EA Sports. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. And Zappi to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Now ETN to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. ETN on the toss right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
2nd and 10. Once again, here's Zappi. Batted by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes a catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Third down, here's Zappi. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Running for it, here's Lynch. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Gets around him. The 20. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the half.
Touchdown, Bills! Dave Casper in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded right around the 8. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 89 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They'll run with Etienne. It's a room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Zappi, it's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
Zappi looking to throw it on first down. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Another throw coming for Zappi. And once again, this is Sanders. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
1st and 10, Zappi.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. 30. 10, 5, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Zappi.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Zappi to throw on 1st down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Now Zappi.
And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Zappi on 3rd down.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Marr on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready, because we've got another good one on tap.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They go play action here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
To throw on second down. Way. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Way. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete.
So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well. A handoff for Etienne. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And some room to work. Past the 20. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Etienne is in for a touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? In the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw on 3rd down. Way. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Take it at the 37. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. But first down, Hurts. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 5 now. Hurts. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Throwing on 1st down. Way can't get away, and he's taken down. Bruce Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Operating from the gun. Way under pressure, and they got to him again. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Way into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson, and he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson from 6 yards away. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it is 28-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
First down, the run with Lynch. A gain of 3, second down. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Another tote for Etienne. And he goes diving forward to try to get an extra yard or two. 154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Throwing to start the drive. Way. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. On 1st and 10. Way. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
And we are underway in Buffalo. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1 yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll go again with Etienne. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Etienne. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone. And
all the way in for the touchdown. Travis Etienne, 50 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Montana to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. First and 10 for Montana and company. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Montana, a pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room. And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Hurts. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. A big play there just before halftime. 68 yards. Hurts. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And a quick throw here that's complete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter from the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They will look to throw. Montana. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, Montana. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Randy Moss, 50 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is taken just shy of the 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 98 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
To throw once more on second and 10. Hurts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Being chased out left. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a first carry for their fullback. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offensive coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
Ball on the 8. It's second and 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. One more time with Etienne. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet.